salt and pepper, a little bit of sea salt, and then the star of the show, which is coriander. It comes from a coriander seed. Now the main things that we're also going to use are our veggies, which are mushrooms, peppers, and onions. So always have your produce in there to make sure you incorporate your vegetables. Now as they are sauteing down, I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil. And at this point, you can shake in just a tad bit of sea salt. You don't want too much because sea salt is very potent. It has minerals. And now we're going to add in our coriander. So of course coriander doesn't have any salt, so you don't want to use no more than about 2 tablespoons of this. So we're going to sprinkle some in. And you don't want to put too much now because you will put a little bit later. So we've added that in. Give that a good stir and a good mix. And now we are going to add in our mushrooms once you start to see the onions trying to get a little translucent. So we've washed our mushrooms. And you don't necessarily have to slice your mushrooms. You can leave them whole. And we're going to do the same exact thing. We're going to saute them down until they get soft. And we're also going to add a little bit more of that salt and pepper mixture. While I have that sauteing, I'm going to boil my pasta. And we're going to boil this for about 6 to 8 minutes. We're going to use the entire container. Set our timer for about 8 minutes. And let it roll. So right now, I am just giving this a quick stir. If you find that it's bubbling up, just turn your heat down. And we see that our veggies are getting very soft. We're gonna add a little bit more coriander so we can smell that flavor. And it smells delicious. Make sure your veggies do not burn. And don't overcook them because we want to make sure we keep the nutrients in our veggies. It's right at 8 minutes, and now we're going to take our pasta off into our drainer. And we will rinse our pasta with cool water. And this kind of stops the cooking process of our pasta. Give it a few shakes so we can get that extra liquid out. And by this time, our vegetables are ready to go, and we're gonna add our pasta in. It may not all fit in, but you can at least put half. We're going to give this a really good mix. And you see how colorful that looks. It smells so great in here. And once we give this a mix, we are going to add in our Italian dressing. We're going to add about a half a cup. And so you want to make sure that whenever you're adding this in, you may want to add a little bit more because of course the noodles are going to soak it up. And if you're not too sure what a half a cup is, get out your trusty measuring cups. Alright, and let's pour this in, and so it's going to give it a little more flavor that we're looking for. You can now turn down your stove, give this a great mix. You can add in your grilled shrimp or grilled chicken, which will be a great addition to this. Mix it up for about 5 more minutes, and there you go.